Hi there, and welcome to the third of our PSG jam sessions. This is for our younger folks in our congregation, although I know that lots of other people will watch it nonetheless. Today we are celebrating Father's Day, and I'm sure some of you have been up and have treated your fathers to maybe a special breakfast, or you've bought them a special present and you've shared it with them this morning. And I hope that you make it a special day. So, to all those dads out there everywhere, happy Father's Day. Hope you have a wonderful one with us. Over the last couple of weeks, my friend Colin Buchanan from Australia has been sharing a story and some songs, but today it's back to me. Colin's having a wee holiday this week, so he's not available to send us his little broadcast. So I'm going to tell you a wee story about Maximus Mouse today. So look forward and listen in to that as well. And also, let me remind you that last week in our Where's Maximus, we were filming him in the manse. Did you find him? Well, he was in the heart-shaped decoration that we've got in the middle of the fireplace, or what was it, old fireplace. So hopefully you found Maximus there. I'll show you a picture of that at the end of today's recording. I had a busy day, a stressful day, a frustrating day, and so I crept into the church sanctuary and sat on the front pew here, just wanting a little me time and a little God time. No phones ringing, nobody asking me any questions, nobody telling me any stories, nobody asking for a reply to their email or their text. This here, this wee bit of space in church is a people-free zone and a mobile phone-free zone. I was just beginning to relax when I heard a tiny voice. Psst, Minister. What? I shouted out loudly, scaring poor Maximus out of his skin. I heard him scampering all the way back to his little house, and I felt very guilty. I sat here for a few moments, and then I spoke gently. Maximus, I'm really sorry I shouted at you. I just wanted a few minutes of my own with God. I could hear Maximus sniffling in the background, and I think he might have been crying, and that just made me feel worse. So I said again softly, Maximus, I'm so sorry. Please come out and speak to me. Maximus slowly emerged from his own little home and made his way slowly across the chancel, stopping every now and then to look and to see whether I was going to say anything else. He was right next to the baptismal font, and he looked up at me and said, "You're a grumpy minister today." "Yes, Maximus," I said, "I'm sorry. It's been a long day and I'm tired and I'm grumpy." "Well, I guess we all get that way sometimes, Minister. You did scare me with your shouting. You never normally shout." "Oh, Maximus, I know I shouldn't be shouting," I said, "because that doesn't help." "Just forget about it, Minister," he said, "and move on. I think that is what Jesus would want you to do." "Oh," I said, "so you are a theological mouse now, Maximus?" "Well," he said, "I have listened to you often enough to know that Jesus told us not to worry or to get upset. Maybe you should go into the pulpit this week and squeak to the people, Maximus, I said. Nae chance, Minister. That's your job, he said. But sometimes it's really hard, Maximus, to get up there and tell people about Jesus. I worry that I don't do a very good job of it. And some passages in Bible are harder than others and to explain to folks so that they can understand it. Like what, Minister? He said to me. Well, I said to him, like this week our Bible reading is from Matthew chapter 10 and reading verses 24 to 39. Jesus, I said, is chatting to his disciples about the opposition that they will face from their families and friends. He's saying how hard it is to speak the truth of God and that Jesus himself will cause divisions. Not one of those nice wee love and peace passages, Maximus. Oh, Minister, he said, I understand how hard that must be for you. The other week, Clotilde, the organist, was in practising the organ, and Madeline, her daughter, had brought her cat, Minu, to keep her company. And when Minu saw me, she chased me all over the chancel, and I only just managed to escape. And then Minu climbed up on top of the organ, and she just sat there purring and smiling at everyone. She really scared the life out of me. But sometimes you've got to stand up to cats. There are some folk it is hard to be friends with, and that includes cats for me, said Maximus. Yes, Maximus, I said, even Jesus said that sometimes it's hard to be friends with everyone. Yes, Minister Jesus. Jesus did offer to his disciples words of encouragement, that folk who follow Jesus and put him first will get through these hard times and better times will come. The truth of God will get out there regardless of how hard life is, and that he thinks that we are all valuable and important people because we have chosen to follow Jesus. Wow, Maximus, you really are a theological mouse. Do you know, Maximus, I think you might be onto something here. Maybe I should stop worrying about getting it right or making it a perfect sermon. I should really just tell people that God cares for them, no matter what they're going through, and if they continue to follow Jesus, they will get there in the end. Well, I'm glad to help you, Minister, said Maximus. You don't sound so grumpy anymore, he said. No, Maximus, I said. I think you just taught me a valuable lesson, just like Jesus did to his disciples when they were worried. No bother, Minister. Happy to be a theological mouse, said little Maximus. And after that, we just sat enjoying each other's company until it was time for supper. Have a great day. And now, if you want, we have a new fishy music song, one that they've written to help us in our Spill the Beans team. It's a song called A Little More, and I'm going to put the words up on the screen so that you can join in with us. Enjoy the song, and then we'll have our Where's Maximus after that.
Is the one gritty and tough, standing his ground so full of love. He is the one I want to believe in. Who is the one so full of grace, caring and brave, gives us a place. He is the one I want to believe in. Can we be more like this? A little more like Jesus. Can we see more like question and disagree. He is the one I want to believe in. Who is the one who gave it his all? Tears in his eyes, broken and whole. He is the one I want to believe in. Can we be more like this? A little more like Jesus? Can we see more like this? A little more like Jesus? A little more, a little more, a little more like Jesus. A little more, a little more, a little more like Jesus. Can we be more like this? A little more like Jesus. Can we see more like this? A little more like Jesus. A little more, a little more, a little more like Jesus. A little more, a little more, a little more like Jesus.
Well, this is us on Where's Maximus 4, and I wonder if you can find him. We're back in the church where we've just had a lovely wee conversation, Maximus and I. There's the piano that Clotilde sometimes plays, and that beautiful picture behind it, just in case you've never seen this picture before, it's a picture of the Lord's Supper. And I'm going to bring it right over here so you can see it. Wow, quite an amazing picture, made out of copper, and the frame is of wood. But no sign of Maximus there, is there? No. Maybe we'll take him up and see if he's hiding up here in the pulpit. Can you see him going up in the pulpit? I know some of you love to creep up into the pulpit and practice at being the minister. He's not on the seat. He's not up here on the table. Oh wow, look at the view you get from up here. You can literally see the whole church. Can you see Maximus anywhere in here? No, he's not there. He's not up there. And he's not up there. Okay, let's go back down this side. Let's see if we can see what's happening. Yep. Oh, this is a magic wee corner where all the lights and stuff go on, and the leaflets and the hymn books get handed out. But he's not in there today. Remember, he was on top of that, the organ last week, or the other week there. No, he's not there. Remember, he was in the manse last week. Now, no, he's not in the manse. Oh, here's some of our beautiful flowers that we've got on our flower table and our candle. Oh yeah, and here's our floral cross, it's still up. Yep. Well, he likes flowers. Oh. He certainly likes flowers, doesn't he?